it is safe to say the discussion about political divisions and violence is now at the forefront.
Politicians and voters on both sides of the aisle agree that things have gone too far. NBC News' Kate Snow has more.
Take a look at what happened.
The attempted assassination of former President Trump highlighting the ongoing political polarization in America.
I know him. Donald Trump is a loser.
Joe, you dumb son of a...
Fears now the nation has reached a boiling point.
All of us to turn down any kind of the temperature.
We all need to take a responsibility to cool things down, to say what we mean, but don't say it mean.
Some Republicans have blamed President Biden for Saturday's violence.
I do believe that Joe Biden is responsible for the shooting today. Everyone who has called him a fascist, everyone who has called him a threat to democracy.
Democrats have long accused former President Trump of using incendiary language while campaigning. Last year, Trump mocked the violent attack on then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband.
She's against building a wall at our border, even though she has a wall around her house, which obviously didn't do a very good job.
According to a University of Maryland criminologist who's tracked political violence over a 50-year span, incidents have been on the rise since 2016. In recent years, dangerous language coming from politicians and pundits has been amplified by social media. The hateful rhetoric increasing, and so is the real-world violence. In 2017, a man opened fire at a Republican congressional baseball team practice, wounding then Republican House Majority Whip Steve Scalise. While in 2020, the FBI foiled a plot to kidnap and kill Michigan Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and President Trump famously saying this on January 6th.
If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Congress later impeached Trump for his role in the attack on the Capitol, though former President Trump says he bears no responsibility for the violence that day. And now, the first shooting of a U.S. president since Ronald Reagan was nearly killed more than 40 years ago. Voters across the political spectrum are concerned.
I hope that this is not used for propaganda to support violence one way or the other.
Whether you're left or right, that there is no tolerance and there's no room for terrorism, for violence, for assassination attempts in this country.
We may have differences, but we can still have one goal in common, is to be, civil to each other.
The country's leaders warning the current political climate cannot continue.
The greatest threat to our nation right now is we're horribly divided.
That was Kate Snow reporting. Stay with